YouTube, it's Louis here. I hope you're all well. We're taking a look at Bitcoin today. I just want to thank you for your patience over the last week. I did have someone in the family pass away and I had to attend a funeral. So thank you for the patience. Some of you in the comments were very nasty. Again, I do have a life just like yours. I go through the same shit as you do. I also want time off from this. So when I do go on holiday, it's because, yeah, I just need some time off. Off making videos, and I'm in the craziest situation where I'm allowed to do so. I can go on holiday whenever I want. But enough about me. Let's dive into this Bitcoin update. It's beautiful the end of the week, how we pumped out of this support, basically stating that this is some sort of double bottom. It's not 100% confirmed yet, but what I can actually tell you guys is we came into this support once and twice on two separate occasions. You can say there's loads of taps here, correct, but let's just look at this as one occasion and a second occasion where we could not break below this green box. There were multiple attempts at it, but people were hoping for it to be broken. I don't hope, I never hope, I react. And so I was telling you guys, as long as we're above 18.6k, I was telling you since that date, the 30th of June. I told you on the 18th of June, go to my homepage. If you're new to the channel, of course, do subscribe, comment, and like these videos for the algorithm. But go check out the homepage, even if you are a subscriber for many months or a year plus. Go check out the homepage. The first video on the homepage will just start playing randomly by itself. That is the day I called the bottom. I explained how I got the bottom target of 17. My target was 17,667, and we went down $70 more, $60 to $70 more. So literally almost to the exact dollar. We were saying from that date that once we've met this target, we're going to form a pattern in the opposite direction. And from that 30th of June, I was telling you, this is the higher low. This uptrend has now begun, because I've explained multiple times on the channel where we've run into key EMAs, and these are key levels of resistance. So this essentially means that we should go down lower than the low. So here should have gone lower, here lower, here by losing all the EMAs we should have gone lower than the low. Over here lost all the EMAs, we should go lower. Over here we got above them, which is bullish, but by losing them all you should go below this low. No. Here rejection, no. Here another rejection when you got pushed under all of them. Did we lose the low? No. So I was constantly telling you guys with each one of these times where it should have, I kept on telling you, now we've done this, we should lose the low. But as long as you're above 18.6k, I can't tell you we're going to lose it. I can tell you we're in targets to 18.6k, as we did over here with this larger M pattern before I went to Turkey. And I also made you guys aware before I went to Greece in around here that there was a head and shoulders pattern, shoulder, head, shoulder, but also this large descending triangle. So although we were saying we are bullish, and the reason we were bullish because the data was saying there's a higher low here. So although I was saying I'm bullish, I was always preparing you guys for the bearish scenario if in case you close below this line. And on that close below the line, I told you guys, I'm not selling this here. For me personally, doesn't have to be for you, but when we broke down here, I was saying for me personally, this is not a significant enough of a breakdown, sorry. And that's why the next day we instantly came back in and confirmed it as support. So it's basically telling you, and the chart is telling you, the data, it's not just me and my emotions. None of this is emotional, because I'm telling you this can happen and that can happen. I'm telling you both ways can happen, rather just react. So I reacted to this 18.6k low over here, and because that's a higher low, as long as I'm above this, I know myself personally that Bitcoin is bullish. You don't need to believe it, but I've been doing this for almost 4 years now, very soon coming up to 4 years in the next few months. And yeah, it's just because I've seen this over and over. Why? Because I've failed over and over 4 years ago, 3 years ago. Do you understand? I'm just ahead. I'm a few chapters ahead of you guys. I'm at chapter 20 and you're at chapter 3, for example. So it's just about time in the market and having those experiences. You can have the same information as me, but if you're not experiencing things in the market or doing it over and over and repeating it over and over a million times, you're not going to get it. I can tell you it a million times. Until you go and do it and fail, you won't get it. So this descending triangle and the head and shoulders did not play out because we never lost this bullish low, this higher low. So I reacted to the higher low and was constantly telling you guys, as long as we're above it, we're bullish. And I'm waiting for us to reclaim this 2017 high over here, which we did. Amazing, beautiful. The next level, the next brick wall is this gold box, which I made you guys aware of. The next key resistance will be here. And basically, essentially, once we are above this key resistance here, this gold box, we should be heading back up to 25k. Don't forget, ever since we broke out of this descending triangle to the upside, it meant this is no longer a descending triangle, but the bullish pattern. I was constantly telling you guys that no one wanted to hear this inverse head and shoulders over here. We broke out, and I told you the second day that it's confirmed as support, but not many people actually wanted to hear me saying that it's a confirmed as support. They'll say, no, that's not enough of a confirmation. The chart don't care what you think, guys. That's why I keep telling you, just react. It's as simple as that. I was saying this could go down. Of course, it could go up as well. But now we've broken out the descending triangle. We are in a target to 30,000, okay? And just wait for a daily close above the 2017 high. We've got it now. The next key resistance we've been stalling there for a good few days. Let's go on the weekly time frame. The reason why we've been stalling here for a good few days is because I'm not sure you're aware of this blue line, but it's the 12 weekly EMA. A lot of people use the 8 EMA or the 10 or the 8, 9, and 10. I used to use all of them. I just personally found, okay, let me just try the 12. And I just found it to be getting exact touches a little bit better than the 8, 9, and 10 EMA. I rather use the 12 EMA. Go use it in your own time. Go play with it. But you can see the reason why we were held up in this gold area. We knew we were going to get held up because it's the golden pocket. It's between the 050 and the 0618. But not only that, we've got a confluence. Confluence just means another confirmation. Something that's agreeing with another thing that you mentioned. So I've got this gold box agreeing this is resistance, but I've also got this 12 weekly EMA agreeing that this is also resistance. So if I were to ever break above this, surely it's amazing, correct? So that's what we want to see going forward. We know once we're above this gold box, essentially you're reclaiming the level you should never have. I need to go on the daily again to show you this properly. So we had this massive impulse and we retraced back down to this point where we should continue. If you ever lose this, it essentially means that you're trying to take out this low. So if you ever close below this gold box, it means you're trying to take out this low. Now, of course, if we're just using the fib rules, you'd expect lose this low, you're going down to 17k. Now, we don't just solely rely on one indicator. Although the fibs are giving us targets constantly, without the fibs, I'm lost. It's just not the fibs that I'm just using. You know, if I'm not using EMAs, I'm lost. But I need to tie them in all together. I need to tie in price action and all the patterns together into one. So I'm not just solely relying on just EMAs or just Fibonacci's. In this scenario here, when we lost this gold box of support, if we just solely relied on the Fibonacci's and we didn't understand EMAs or patterns or anything, then the fibs would say you lose this gold box, you're going back down to the 1 fib level. Now, did that happen? No. And this is why I'm trying to show you that we can't just rely on sole things like an RSI saying that we're overbought or oversold. You need to tie it into your own analysis. So although, yes, I know the fib rules, and when I was taught it, the rules are lose the 618, you're going to the 1 fib level, and lose the 1, you're going to the 1618 down here. Although these are the rules, there's more to it than just that, and you're only going to get this from experience. I teach you about all of these things that are not taught in other courses that I had to just work out myself through my experiences. All of this is taught in my one-on-one mentorship, in my education. If you're interested in getting there to the next level as quick as possible, rather than, there is so much free information here, guys. You can learn so much from here. But if you just want to get to that next level as quick as you can, head over to my Twitter. It is Louis_crypto. I spoke on my Twitter yesterday saying that there's going to be an amazing deal. So for you guys, starting tomorrow till the end of the year, I will be doing 50% discount on my course. Yes, my course will be 50% off for the remainder of the year to get as many students in as possible, to show you that taking that next step will get you to your goal as quick as you can, as quick as possible. So what we were going back to this now, we were saying we don't want to solely rely on the fibs, correct? And so the reason is if we weren't recognizing this first ever higher low, we would have essentially thought, yes, we're going to the 1 fib level and then further down to 14k. But that was not the case. And the reason is you need to know your price action. You need to know the trend change right there. I've explained multiple times why. You should have gone lower. You did not. The bulls took power here and began this uptrend. Then the bears took power and failed to lose the low. This is telling you the bulls are not allowing the bears, who are actually in power, to, go off crazy. So you see, the bears were in power and the bulls did not allow that to essentially happen, to take place. So that's telling you the bulls are stepping in. If this was a true downtrend, we would be down at 14k and 10k. So of course we can still go down. Any of these resistant points, we can get rejected and lose this low. I will tell you if we lose that low, but that is not what should be in your minds right now. As long as you're above 18.6k, and I've been saying it since June the 30th now, okay? I haven't said anything else, and a lot of you are still not getting it. As long as we're above 18.6k, Bitcoin is bullish, okay? If you lose it, and that's like sort of hope, innit? We're not here to hope, we're here to react. And right now we are above 18.6k, so the reaction is that Bitcoin is bullish. If we are below 18.6k, the reaction is we are bearish. But I'm not gonna be bearish if we're above 18.6k. And how many months have I stuck by that and have seemed to be correct? Yes, we can go ahead and lose 18.6k still. We can do something like this. It's not what I'm anticipating. It's not what I'm expecting. Why? Because we are bullish above 18.6k. So bullish means uptrend. Uptrend means higher highs, higher lows. But if we were to ever see some sort of capitulation, maybe from a fundamental news event, which we're expecting this week, that could probably bring us back under. This is not what I'm expecting. I'm just saying these can of course happen at any moment. It could happen from here, all the way from up here. Even when we get back to the 2021 low, that is a key resistance going forward. I'm telling you guys from the bottom down here that it seems like we're just trying to break these resistances to meet this target. But when we do meet this target, this is the next big factor. This is where the bears are going to say, yeah, we're going down to 10k. So it is really step by step here. We're not, 120% safe until we're above the 2021 low. But if we're looking from the 18th of June, I can tell you, we've met a technical target of 17k. Go check out the homepage. The video will play by itself. You don't even need to click anything. Just make sure to like it if you can and share it, so people are aware of the channel. But yeah, we said the target's been met. We're now expecting a pattern in the opposite direction, a much larger double bottom that's going to take months and months and months. It's all in that video back there. Go check it out. Please like this video. Please subscribe, comment, and if you're interested in that education where I teach you not to miss out and not to rely on just one sole indicator, teaching you from zero knowledge to an advanced trader, that's all over on my Twitter, Louis_crypto. Thank you guys for the support, the continued support, and understanding that my life is just the same as yours. I do struggle. I do have, family that are sick as well, and all of this. I do want my time off. I don't want to be a robot and have to make these videos every day. I'm just like you guys. So thank you for understanding. I know most of you do. There's just always going to be those idiots out there. But yeah, I really appreciate all the support on the channel, guys. Thank you. Without you guys, this would be nothing.